everybody. Please be seated. It's a great day, beautiful weather. Thank you very much for having us here today, and especially thank you as well to Lorraine for hosting us. There's an expression of which Steve is very fond, which is, death is certain, but the timing is not. So what should I do today? Well, we're gathered here now to give one answer to that moment-to-moment question, to affirm the marriage of Rebecca Busch and Steve Lee, to celebrate the occasion with them, and to support their commitment. The essence of this commitment is not only the acceptance of another person in her or his entirety, as lover, companion, and friend, it's also a commitment to oneself, to keep and maintain the integrity of one's word. It's a decision not to be entered into lightly, but rather undertaken with great consideration and respect for one another and for oneself. We who know Rebecca and Steve well also know what great consideration and long consideration has gone into this decision. Rebecca and Steve, each of you comes to this marriage with your hopes, dreams, and memories, not only with your separate experiences, but with years of shared experience. So here we are, family, friends, and the animals of the neighborhood, to give Rebecca and Steve our blessings and support in their commitment to each other. This gathering, then, is a community ritual of commitment. As the great teacher of mythology, Joseph Campbell, once said about ritual, the function of ritual is to give form to human life, not in the way of a mere surface arrangement, but in depth. This particular ritual today gives deep embodiment to your commitment. Years ago, you chose each other as life's companions through all its hardships and all its joys, and now you've chosen to bring new form to your friendship. Not a bond made of paper, but a loving relationship based on mutual respect, devotion, and selflessness. As an aside, there will be a piece of paper that comes out of this, not for me. The Joni Mitchell philosophy, we don't need no piece of paper from City Hall to keep us tied and true, has been jettisoned. But let me read from a different poet, Rainer Maria Rilke. Rilke's words seem appropriate for this adventure. Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart, and try to love the questions themselves, like locked rooms, and like books that are now written in a very foreign tongue. Do not now seek the answers which cannot be given you, because you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps you will then, gradually, without noticing it, live along to some distant day into the answer. How two people love and treat each other and contribute to society is mysterious and unique to themselves. You stand before us today as two mature and thoughtful people who wish to express their emotions within the framework of marriage. The uniqueness of this marriage consists in its serving as a marker for the deepening of a relationship already refined by years of companionship, service, and love. It is indeed the embodiment in the real world of a choice made long ago, but never formally uttered until today. These are some of the things that we wish for you. We wish for you a love that makes both of you better people, that continues to give you joy and a zest for living, that provides you with the energy to face responsibilities of life. We wish for you the clarity to see difficulties in their true measure, and to find the path that will carry you through them together. We wish that you continue to pursue inevitable differences with the same expectation of loving resolution that has sustained your relationship in the past. We wish that you continue to heed Rilke's advice and to love and to live the questions. We wish for you a home that is a refuge of serenity in a frenzied world, that your home will continue to be a place of comfort, a gathering place and haven for your children and grandchildren. We wish for you that at the end of your lives, you will be able to say, you still bring me joy as you did the day we married. And I'm going to ask for the rings shortly. Now, the circle is considered the most perfect symbol. The sun, the moon, and the earth are all seen as perfect circles, but they're not perfect. They are irregular. So too, there is no such thing as a perfect marriage. Two imperfect people bring to their marriage their flaws and their gifts. Exchange now these rings and your vows, recognizing that your marriage will not be perfect, that there will be flaws. Also know that by accepting these flaws, as well as the gifts you bring to each other, your relationship will be richer and fuller. I have Steve's ring.
all the words because in my heart I don't. They're just too special for the words. I can't find them, and because you know I love you, and you know that I look forward to seeing you every day. And I love wrestling with you.
Which is awesome.
And I love the fact that you make me laugh. Almost every day you make me laugh. And I just can't see my life without you.
And Rebecca's ready.
Oh, that's close. So I choose to love you, and I choose to honor that choice by making a couple vows. The first vow is a vow of clarity. I want to, when things arise between us, I want to continue to ask the question of what is the truth of what seems to be going on. So I'm about to continue to do that. The second vow I make is a vow to interrogate the stories that I make up about you, or me, or about whatever comes up between us. I vow to try to do this with intentionality and compassion and authenticity and humility, which will be really hard for me. I vow to love you as best I know how, and to continue to work to be a good lover. And I vow to extend my love to your family, as challenging as that may be sometimes. And then I love you. And so I make these vows, first of all, to myself, because I'm the one that's got to keep them. And then secondly, to you. And then lastly, as in front of family and friends, as a witness and to hold me to my vows.
Those were so good.
We have an addendum.
But I just really want to say, and I did think about this earlier, but you reminded me of that. I just feel so lucky that by you coming into my life, I have received such a great family. And so many wonderful new family members. And I remember Alex saying one time, she said, I love that you found Steve. He's the best uncle in the world. So anyway, it means a lot to me to have such a great family. So I just want to add that. Feel better about my vows.
Well, may you both, especially in times of challenge, remember the inspiration of this hour. May you ever seek to achieve serenity in conflict and courage in despair. May you openly give and receive from each other, encouraging each other in whatever trials that befall you, sharing in each other's joy, helping each other as each occasion requires. Having grown to trust yourselves and each other, may you be unafraid to trust and welcome life. And may we all, as witnesses and supporters, further embody these commitments through dancing and fellowship to follow this ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our newly married friends, Rebecca and Steve. And after this, of course, we'll all be traveling back out to the club. Refreshments and celebrations.
And parties, yay!
All right.
Thank you all for coming. All right. Where's Izzy? Where's Izzy and the trumpet? No. And Izzy for the trumpet.
Thank you to everyone who helped. We often do things thrown together, including getting married, and it was better for your having thrown in as well.
Oh, it was great. The stories will be a lifetime of great laughing stories. So.
The day's not done yet.
That's right. Let's go eat and have
Your
fun.
dad came all the way from Florida to give you away.
That's right, he did. Okay.
There we go.